I was just going to say, I have had 2 emails in the past week. Oh, you do know you've got a join button. Da-da-da-da-da. You could get your subscribers to use this join button. Blah, blah, blah. We've got a join button boot camp. You can come and join our boot camp and we'll tell you the best ways to get... What? To screw my subscribers out of their hard-earned cash. Go fuck yourself. That's all she's doing here, is getting free stuff and being told how to make more money. I'll never have my bungalow with the ensuite because I'm not a cutthroat.
We get there at 12:30. It's over, mix and mingle at 6. Okay. I already knew that it was that length, but I had no idea they were expecting us to stay that long. Okay, keep in mind, I'm freaking out because...
You knew that was the length of the day, but you thought you could just pop in, say hi and waltz out and go shopping. Least effort for highest impact. That's you, isn't it? Oh, why bother learning how to use Patreon when I can just get them to use the join button on YouTube instead and charge them? Really?
My feet hurt. I'm freaking out because my phone isn't working. And I wanted to get to Bergdorf to get that bag from my mom from my dad. So I stayed.
Why can't your dad buy it online for your mum?
Through Joe Malone, and I bolted about 2:30. It was a little after 2:30.
Really? I hope the higher ups at YouTube see this and don't invite you to any fucking thing ever again, if that's the way you're going to do it.
Because I needed to.
No, you bolted because you wanted to, because you were bored and you wanted to go shopping. Tell the fucking truth.
I had to prioritize, and I've heard that...
Prioritize? You were there for a YouTube thing. That's what your priority should have been. No, I'll get the freebies and I'm ducking out.
I left at a good time. So I left, go out front, and you guys, I did not have any service, could not even call an Uber. And I had a little mini, maybe a 45-second minute panic. Like, I start looking around, and we're on this road that, like, cars aren't going by. It's kind of off the beaten path. So it's not like taxis are whizzing by me. I know where my hotel is generally, but I'm not even going to be able to use my map. I'm in heels because my mean shoes, where are they? Okay, these are the mean shoes. My mean shoes.
Mean shoes. Is that what you're calling them? Mean. Oh, fuck's sake. How much longer have we got? 23 minutes.
Or I know, I did take my leopard Havaianas. And believe me, before I went down that ramp again, I sat on a couch and put those on.
I thought you said you didn't have flip-flops. Did she or did she not say she didn't have flip-flops?
Did not care. I had on that guest dress with leopard flip-flops. Didn't care. I would have worn Crocs. I would have worn anything. But those flip-flops are what I needed. And so the guy outside says, you should probably go back inside the Google building and get those guys to hook you to the network and see if they can help you. Well, the young guy helped me. He says, yeah, basically you're screwed. You either need to go to your carrier's store or they need to send you a PIN. And he hooked me up on their network so I could at least get an Uber back to the hotel. So I am slightly freaking. I asked the guy at the front desk if he can take my SIM card out. I don't know how to do it. He says, we have to have a special tool. Then the girl says, Verizon's just around the corner. I go on another wild goose chase. Verizon was nowhere to be found. Okay, John gets on.
If she said it was around the corner, why didn't you ask her for proper directions?
On the phone with them here. Bottom line, it took about 2 hours with him on the phone with a representative I proceeded to go up in the room, change into this blazer, my Anine Bing sweatshirt, which I love, my ZARA black pants, and my flip-flops. Felt amazing, had an epiphany. This is who I am. This is who I am. I am a comfortable, cool girl that does not get blisters on her feet and does not feel like she has to wear high heels to events if she doesn't want to. So that's a whole thing that we'll get into later.
Really? We need to get into that later. Why? You're 54 fucking years of age. You should have known that already. It's New York. You want to go shopping. It's a big place. You need comfortable shoes. I fucking know that, and I've never been.
Told John, I said, I'm just going to go downstairs and eat. So I got another burger. He's having me turn it off for 2 minutes, turn to this number, all that kind of stuff. Finally, we get it fixed. Finally. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to go back out, but I'm feeling cheated. I already told my mom and dad I wasn't able to go get that. So
You're feeling cheated. Wow. You're feeling cheated because you've got sore feet and a phone that doesn't work. And it stopped you from shopping for 2 minutes. What would you do if something fucking drastic happened in your life? Let's just say, out of left field, you woke up tomorrow and how you felt when you got in that shower is how you feel 24 hours of the day, 7 days of the week, 365 days a year. How would you cope? What if you woke up and you were suddenly blind or deaf or you couldn't walk? You're fucking clueless, Lisa.
I ended up getting an Uber, getting back to Soho. I'm not a quitter at 5:51. Well, I knew all of the good places close at 7. So I walk around a little bit. I'm on Spring Street and I go into Gucci where I kind of connected with Cara. And
I thought you were going to Bergdorf's to buy a bag for your mum from your dad.
I tore it up. Here, let's see, how long have I been going? Oh my gosh. Here is where I got my birthday gift, I got my memento gift, and I bought some things for my fall wardrobe. Okay.
You went apeshit in Gucci because you had poorly feet and your phone had freaked you out and you felt like you deserved to spend an absolute arm and leg. Wow. All I can say is my mother was a twat. But I praise the Lord that you weren't my mum.
So the bag that she showed me when I first went in there is this one. And I already love Dionysus bags, but this is the Happening color. It's with this special
Happening colour. Why are you buying a happening colour? Will you still be using the happening colour when it's not a happening colour? Why can you not just buy something for the pure fact that you walked in and you went, wow, I like that? Is it on trend? Is it cool, girl? Is it vibey?
I'll link it below. It's a special kind of like patent crinkled leather. And you guys, the hardware is this really cool hardware that's really not silver and really not gold. It kind of goes with what...
Is it pewter, perhaps?
Ever you put it on with. And it's kind of soft and it's big enough that you can... It's got like the... See,
put flip-flops in it.
It has like the tiger heads on it. I mean, it's just fabulous. It is fabulous. You can do it crossbody. You can do it.
Shall we do an add up at the end, how much money she spent, if she's linked everything? When's the facelift? Or will you be able to afford the facelift with all the fucking bags and shite that you're buying?
On your shoulder. It is just beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. So this is going to look so good with like that new ZARA thing. Okay, then we had looked at scarves too the first time I was there. So keep that in your mind. Also keep in your mind that I took notes the entire time I was there. Every time I passed someone wearing something I liked, or when I was sitting there, I wrote down the outfit formula in my notes, and we're going to...
Outfit formula. Somebody walked past in baggy jeans, a t-shirt and flip-flops, and you wrote down the formula. Because you don't know how to fucking dress yourself. Are we nearly there yet? 19.
We're going to do that. One of the outfits that I saw was a girl wearing a strapless tube top, like probably from Aritzia, like a nice one, and a little neck scarf. I was like, it looked so good because it looked, and then she ended up putting on a blazer. It looked fashionable and cool without too try hard. So I had looked at those, but what was my priority number one? Comfort shoes. I thought to myself, I am going to have the most badass sneaker collection ever created. Everywhere I looked, people looked fabulous with their sneakers on. I thought, I am never doing this again. I will take care of this. So I ended up getting these. I think it's called the Rewet.
You've got a pair like that. Unless you were desperate to put them on and wear them home, why have you bought those? Aren't they the same?
I have almost purchased these many times. You guys know I love the Gucci canvas traditional print. I loved even the tongue having the traditional colors. And I love a chunky sneaker. They look so good with trousers. Tried them on. They're fabulous. They're true to size. I got an 8, and I do have room for, I don't wear chunky socks. I don't wear real thin socks. I wear kind of medium crew socks, and I love them. Just the ones like I got at, that I showed you that I got at Aerie. Those are the kind of socks. Then I said, hold on. Okay, so she's gotten me a water. We're vibing. And the other guy, one of the managers, he says he's the best seller at the store. He starts picking up what I'm putting down and starts catching my vibe. So he's having me try on this beautiful green coat. And you know me, I tell everything. I told him how I felt, that he was laughing at me with the kitten heels and those shoes. And he was telling me, put on some sweats and put on this coat. I said, I know, that's my style. I said, if it was a little cooler, I would have had a sweatsuit with a faux fur on. And so he's like really getting who I am. And we're trying.
Oh, I bet he's getting who you are. And he's waiting for that till to go ding, 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 ding.
Hang on, there was a cool sweatshirt. It was crazy expensive. I said, no, I'm just not going to do that. Then that coat, I was like, not going to do that. So meanwhile, she brings out the shoes and she says, I don't know if you'll like these, but these are my go-to comfort shoes. And they look really cute with joggers, with jeans, anything. And it was these little, I guess you would call them clogs. They're kind of like they're kind of like in between the Gucci loafers and like a Birkenstock, the Bostons, which I have since learned that all my Birkenstocks I bought were too big, a size too big. That's why they're not comfortable to me. That's why I couldn't keep them on my feet. My mom informed me. My mom and I ordered her, my dad bought them for her. She was trying to pick one pair and he said, get them all. So she bought 4 pairs of Birkenstocks the other day online. Anyway, that's when I learned I was buying them too big. But these, when I put them on.
How did you not know you were buying them too big? I think they were made by the devil, myself personally, as I'm very flat-footed. Always reminds me of Madam. I've told this story a million times, but we took her to try and find some shoes. And she tried a pair on, and then we found these other ones. And they were like that like summary type things, and she put her foot in and she went, oof. And I was like, and because I'd been saying to her, walk to the door of the shop and walk back so I can see how you're walking and do the shoes fit and what have you. And she starts off walking. I was like, no, you don't have, and she was like, oh no, it's okay, I'll do it. And she hobbled the whole way to the door and back. I thought I was going to piss myself. And there was a woman with her daughter in the next aisle. The look she gave me, like, why was I laughing at her? And it's like, oh, get a fucking sense of humour, woman. So I'm the same. Like, oof, no. I got them from QVC. They were so cute. I tried them with socks. No. And I love them. I think they look great, but I just cannot wear the damn things.
You guys, they're so comfortable. They're true to size. They're light. And I think that they are going to look amazing with barrel cut jeans, my Aviator Nation sweatpants, Spiritual Gangster, anything.
Really? Why do you have to do that? Oh, they look great with my JCPenney skirt and my Aviator fucking whatevers and my this and my that. Why can't you just say they'll look good with near enough anything? She has to tell you everything. And I think that as well is, so she said, oh, I mentioned my something trousers so I can link them now.
Anything like this is, I'm excited about these. This is so cool. These are going to go good too with some of the pants and stuff that I just bought from ZARA. Okay, so don't stop there. The guy had just been to the Hamptons Gucci and he brought me a little gift. He brought me a whole pack of Gucci postcards from all the different places. So I thought I might start putting these in with my orders so that you guys, when you order from my website. Then he brought this and it was over. I was like, you really do get me. He brought it from the back. It is this. He says they said it was reversible, and it says that on the website too. You know, last year I kind of really got into the sweaters, the cashmere and everything. And I think one of my favorite purchases ever in my life is my old Wild Fox sweater that has the cougar going around it with the sequins. This is kind of like that. It is just a big, oversized Gucci. It's mohair and wool, I believe.
Oh, can you imagine how fucking itchy that's going to be?
And yeah, it's reversible. It comes in like a brown too, I believe, on mine. They say it's reversible. You know, you could, but to me, I like it like this. And it's long. It has killer sleeves. It's just fabulous. It's fabulous. I'm going to wear this with jeans. I'm going to wear this with sweatpants. I'm going to wear this with yoga pants, with leggings.
All right, shut up. You're going to wear it. We get it.
Okay, you know, people say it's sweater weather. To me, it's blazer weather. But this is kind of a combination because I really like investing in blazers and big sweaters like this that you can wear on repeat, wear on your every trip, wear every day. And that's what this is. So I'm super excited. I had tried on some things, so I knew I wanted a medium. Yeah, a medium. But I love it. This is a lifetime piece for me, for sure. Like, that just makes me so daggone happy. Okay, then here is my little, this is such a good gift. If you have somebody special and you want to get them a really bougie gift, this scarf, I wanted a black one. I wanted gold, and I wanted the traditional Gucci
I wanted
print, and I'll be damned if we didn't find it. And let's see, is it all silk? Made in Italy. I don't know, I gotta cut this off. Let's see, Gucci Limited. You guys, you'll have to look on the website and see exactly what it's made of. But
why should we look on the website? If I was watching you and I had the money to buy that, I would deliberately not use your links and go elsewhere and buy it because you haven't sold it. Oh, you'll have to go and look.
But she was like telling me all the things people do with these. They tie them around their bags. They tie them around their wrists. They put them around a ponytail. They wrap them like this. And I said, I want to be this girl. I do. I want to be this girl. She said, you know what you got to do? You got to be that girl. And I was like, I love you. And she was young too. So anyway, I got this. I can't wait to wear it. I'll probably wear it in the upcoming week, but okay.
I'll wear it how I saw that girl wearing it round her neck with a blazer and a tube top. We know.
What I was going to say is, as Gucci and designer things go, that was $200 and some. So that is a very, very vibey, timeless, bougie, thoughtful gift for someone. Then I saw this.
Are we still shopping? You've got your birthday present and your memento. Why are we still going? 'Cause I had a hard time 'cause my feet hurt.
Is a wrap. I'm not going to undo it, but it's big. She said it looked good on blondes. It's kind of like, I noticed so many people wearing trench coats. I have a cropped trench coat, and I thought, how good would this look with a trench or denim on denim or just so many things. It's something I can use on the plane. I really have enjoyed taking something with me when I go out to eat, to put on my shoulders in the summer. I just knew I would love it. So this was a little bit more. Yeah, this one was $670. But again, it's timeless. It's beautiful. Absolutely no regrets. Here I am. I asked a couple to take a picture of me when I left because I usually get a picture on these steps every time I go to this Gucci in Soho. And then I went back to the hotel, feet still just jacked up, but happy, loving it. I've had the best day. Go up to my room, put my bags down. I had taken an Uber back from the Gucci store. And then there is another pizza place down the street the other way. The one that way was kind of like a bar and stuff. This one is, let's see, I don't know if their name is on it, but they had the perfect little stand or little bar where I could eat the top of my pizza, 3 pieces, and watch people walk by at night, meaning they're dressed up, and love it. I got her to go outside and take a picture of me so that
You are somebody in the pizza place that's busy working to go outside and take photos of you through the window. What the actual fuck? You've really lost it now.
I could show you how fabulous it was. I had my Diet Coke. Oh my gosh, it was just, you guys, I thought everything, all is well. This is magical. I love being here. I'm writing down all these things that have inspired me. I'm like connecting back with myself, and like I saved this. Become obsessed with the fact that your potential is endless and your ability to grow is infinite. You can be anything and everything you want. You can. And then I saved this one. Oh my gosh. She's got that independent, wake up, make shit happen kind of vibe. And then here I am walking back to the hotel. It was this far away on the same sidewalk. And I start packing up. These are the mean shoes. This is my hotel room while I'm in the bed, just to show you the size of it. And I took pictures of everything to show John and everybody what I got. And I've got a lot of outfit inspiration here. And
You've been taking pictures of people and not letting them know that you're taking pictures of them. That's
saved this. I'll just tell you where my head was this whole time. You are the greatest project you'll ever work on. Restart, reset, refocus as many times as you need. Just don't give up. Because this was definitely...
Oh, don't, please. Don't fucking go there, Lisa. Do not fucking say, I almost gave up because my feet were so bad. But I pushed through it. I sucked it up.
I don't know if I'd go so far as a restart or I would say a reset on my fashion thoughts here in the last few months. Your aura is so gangster. That's us. And so here I was packing my suitcase and I thought, what a beautiful little picture of fabrics and colors here. So I took a picture, and then I'm like, okay, this is the next morning that I leave yesterday. I'm wearing my ZARA pants, my new blazer, my sweatshirt again, and I bought a black New York hat. When I passed by Aritzia, I saw it in the window. I went in and got it. That place was off the chain. There was so many people in there. There was so many people in there that when I walked in to get that hat, I thought, oh, hell no, I'm not doing this. And the girl got me. And she said, can I help you? I said, well, I wanted to get that hat in your window. I said, you guys are so busy. She said, meet me at the register. I'll go get it and meet you there. And so I ended up getting it, and I loved it. And then I decided, typically when I leave, I knew that my driver, the same guy that picked me up the first night, said he would come back and get me and take me to the airport. So I connected with him the night before. I knew he was going to be there at 11:30. And typically I would have just taken my time, slept in, and eaten breakfast, and that's all I would have done. But I thought, no, I don't know when I'll get to come back here, and I am going to make the most of this day. So I had breakfast here at 7:11 a.m. and headed out. I went back to Soho, and my main thought was I saw the Adidas store when I was...
When will I ever fucking learn? There was me thinking she was like, I need to go to Bergdorf's to buy my mum that bag. No.
Down there, and I never saw it again because I was, just going street by street. And I thought, I'm going to the Adidas store and I'm getting a cool pair of Adidas Gazelles.
You've just bought a pair of Gucci trainers
to wear with cool, vibey, cool girl outfits for the fall. But they didn't open until 10, and most places don't open until 11. So it was so neat because I took the Uber down there. Okay, this is a picture of the streets, so you understand everybody understands how the streets are, but
Why are we taking pictures of the street? Have you never seen a street before? And you want to be a life coach, and you're taking pictures of the pavement. What the actual fuck?
I just took this picture. I went to I think it was like a French bakery because I went to the bathroom and they had French playing, like different ways to ask for things in French. I got this really cool, vibey, skinny Diet Coke.
Vibey, skinny Diet Coke. What's vibey about the...
And Diet Coke drink. And then I bought Will a cookie. They were individually wrapped. I bought him chocolate chip, and then I bought my mom and dad 2 cookies. And then I asked him, I said, can I sit at your little table outside? And he said, of course you can. You are my guest. So I sat out there and...
How much did you spend on yourself and Will got a fucking cookie? I bet he's absolutely skipping around the house and doing that double take thing you told us all about. You tight-fisted...
Did some serious people watching, and it is so amazing to me. New York is like nothing I've ever seen. I noticed that when people pass each other, they don't even look at each other at all. And I noticed when I was walking, people are just talking. Everybody is just talking. They're talking with their headphones on. They're talking on their phone. They're talking to themselves, and nobody cares. Like, if you're here where I live and you talk out loud, you're talking to someone. But that isn't how it was. And when I pass someone here, you typically, I would say 80 to 90% of the time, you have eye contact and you smile or you say hello or whatever, which my dad had already said, Lisa, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. Don't be walking around smiling and everything. And I said, I can't make a mean face. I just had my Dysport done. But I did stick out. Several people told me I stuck out. Okay, so I sat there for a while and people watched. Then I walked all the way back down to the Adidas store again. I realized that's where the subway came up. And so I went further down and went to a bagel place that looked like it was happening. I got my parents some bagels. I got another Diet Coke. Who cares if I drank it? But anyway, I got it so I could sit out there and sat at their table. And it was so cool because I got to see people coming off the subway and going to work. And I got to hear these two guys next to me talking, so classic New York. It was like something right off the movies. And then I waited for...
Something right off the movies. No, this is people's everyday life, Lisa. How many times do I have to tell you, you live in a fucking bubble? You have no idea what is going on in the world. Maybe, rather than filling your head with fucking fashion and shite, educate yourself about what's going on in America today.
The Adidas store to open, and I got these. Aren't these fabulous, you guys? Oh my gosh, they're the latest
You'll never wear them.
ones. Are they the Gazelle? They're the Gazelles, but I don't know if you can see. Look, they're fuzzy. They are just
Suede. It's called suede, Lisa.
fabulous. They do come with these shoestrings. I think I'm going to stop here while I'm
Laces. They're called fucking late shoestrings.
ahead, but look how pretty these are. They're just beautiful. I mean, that color is like a flower. It is just gorgeous. Okay, I
Go on, say it. It's like, what is it? She's always got hydrangea.
know that I'm on borrowed time because I need to be back at the hotel. I was already packed. I packed everything, but I left it open in my hotel room because I knew I might buy some stuff. And I ended up getting this bodysuit, which I thought was really cool. I thought it would look really good.
Looks like a swimming costume. You sure it's not a swimming costume, Lisa?
Good with some like lower rise or mid-rise jeans and boots or something. I don't know. I'm going to have fun with it. And then I knew when I get through with it, Brooke will love it. And so I walked a little ways, but nobody would let me in. I begged the guy at Louis Vuitton to let me in. And so I got an Uber back to the hotel, got there about 11 o'clock, texted my driver.
You were outside Louis Vuitton begging them to let you in. Like you haven't done enough shopping already. And it's not like you're never going to go back. Like for me, a holiday in New York could be once in a lifetime, if ever at all. So you want to make sure you did everything you wanted to do because you wouldn't get another chance. You're going to be back there again in a few months, so go to Louis Vuitton then. God, this woman. It's never enough. Nothing. You could buy everything in the shop and you'd still be looking at somebody walking down the road. Oh, look what she's got. I need that.
And he said, good, I'm only 3 minutes away. So we actually left at 11 o'clock. And then I got to the airport. I had lunch there. I had 2 burgers with a fried egg on top. And here's what I wore. I wore the black pants. Well, you guys already saw it. And that is it.
Who fucking Ray?
So here I am. It was fabulous. I loved it. My feet are so tore up. My left one only has 1 blister. I don't know why my right foot got more tore up, but just can't wait to go back. Love it. I had the best time. I loved everybody I met, everyone I saw. I reconnected. It was just amazing. So that is
You reconnected with who?
it. A couple of little things. Oh, I did get this brow gel when I was in Sephora. I forgot how good this is. If the Too Faced one is too goopy, this one would be perfect for you. And then I have not been using my clear Z-Lips in a while because I was trying to use up some things that I had. Well, I opened a new one and took it with me. You guys, nothing. Okay, the lip combo I have on is the new Too Faced lip injection. This is the Caramel Apple with their new lip liner called Post-Op Pink. So let me swatch this for you because this is really good. Let me do it on the palm of my hand. Okay, so this is the Post-Op Pink. Just actually
Same colour you always buy.
the color of the flesh on your lips, and then put this over it. It is so pretty. So it's just a really pretty, nudie, full lip look because this stuff does not play. It will pump you up for sure. Plump you up, pump you up, fire you up. Smells good too. It's got that fall apple spice smell. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, maximum plump, extra strength. It does not play. Okay, so back to, I wanted to just tell you the difference. This is the stinging plump. There's something in this City Beauty that plumps. I think it may even plump up if you've ever had, I haven't had lip filler before I moved here, so over 3 years. And I feel like it almost plumps your lip filler back up or something. There is something very, very unique about this. I was telling Brooke how much I realized how good that is. So, okay, you guys.
I was telling Brooke how much I realised how good my lip plumping is. Really? Do you ever have a conversation that doesn't involve you? Do you ever talk about anything other than your lips?
Guys, I brought these out here. I almost wore these, but they were a little bit too long for the shoes that I had. Don't sleep on these little ZARA pants because they're going to be a good component with the whole sweatshirts and jackets and blazers. I wanted to make sure you remembered that. And that is it. Thank you for watching Lisa in Paris. Next will be Lisa Does Dallas. Okay, guys. Talk to you soon.
Do you know the film Debbie Does Dallas? Does it? Yeah, I'll just get all my clothes out and throw them on the floor. Right, shall we just see while we're here? They'll be at the end, won't they? Zara, Too Faced, Anastasia, Black Cat, Gucci Wrap, she already said, didn't she? $440. God, that girl looks really fucking happy about wearing that, doesn't she? Gucci cardigan. Do we have to go through this every time I click a link? How much for a fucking cardigan? Wow. Bugger. How much is it? 18150. Gucci wrap, Gucci scarf. Haven't done the scarf, have we? $175. Right, scarf cardigan. Spiritual gangster medium. What's that on its own? Really? You had to fucking link it. Aviator Nation sweatpants. Airy socks. Gucci clogs. This is what we want. I just want the Gucci stuff. They look like slippers to me. Sneakers. The other one she's got are near enough the same as that. I don't understand. At least buy something different. Gucci bag. Big sweatshirt, Glossier Jo Malone. ZARA handbag with initials. That was given to her. Guest blouse, guest top, guest dress. LMS striper. She's linked fucking everything she mentioned. It's so sad. Rare Beauty, Anine Bing. ZARA. Didn't she get something else? Versace sunglasses, that was it. Right, so this is just the few bits at Gucci. 580 in 2 pairs of sunglasses. 7.5 grand. That is insane. Anyway, if you got to the end with me, folks, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.